What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to WX Ninja here, playing a game that I played a while back. It's called Factorio. See some trees burning there. This is just the welcoming screen. Anyways, we're going to play this game. I really like it. It's a you crash land. You'll see our ship crash landed. So it's basically a logistics game. You have to collect all these. Okay. You basically have to collect all these resources. And you can see our map here. This map is huge. It's kind of like Minecraft. It's a huge map. You have to collect all these resources. And the end goal is to launch rockets. So we'll see how we do here. So first thing we have to do, gotta remember what we have. So we have this and this. So they take fuel. So the first thing you gotta do is come to coal, and you gotta collect fuel. So you put this guy down. He's a collector. This will turn the. Actually, we don't need that. What we do need is some coal. Then we're gonna need some wood. That'll be enough to get him started. Where was wood? Where are trees? I think there's some trees up here. Oops, get out of the way. So first we're starting off with power of wood. And then you just kind of work your way up. You can get all the way to robots and... Can we make a box? Yes. Okay. So now we've got our first process started. Oh, there's a tree right there. So we'll put some wood in here. So what this will do, or put the coal in there. So now he's working, and he'll put the coal in here. There you go. So now, next thing we've got to do is we've got to build another one of these, which is going to take some iron plates. So what we've got to do, we got to put this down here. We'll put some coal into it. We need the iron plate. I think that's just a couple pieces of this iron. It's just like any other game. It's slow going in the beginning. Oh, it takes 9, so we need a bunch. Probably need 16 more. So yeah, it's a little slow going in the beginning, because you have to physically run around and collect the ore like I'm doing, and then you gradually work your way up. You can get electric drills, so you don't have to worry about doing anything. And then you get inserters, which will put stuff into the ovens and make what we're trying to make right now. So there's 16. And you just have to kind of run around in the beginning and do things yourself. I believe that needed stone. 5. So we'll collect some stone. Now there's some people that are super good at this game. I'm not, so if you're one of them, I'm sorry. I wish I was better. Didn't that say 9? So now we have one of those. We're going to need another wood box. So we're going to go, and it does get night. There is a day-night cycle. Oops. We actually need this to go into there, which is 5 more stone. Yeah, so you can see the day-night cycle. You can make lights, which we'll get to, obviously, in a later episode. Copper is used for things like wire and kind of electrical stuff. There we go. Okay, so now you got to constantly go through, and now that'll go. So we don't really need this guy anymore because we have that semi-automated. Where'd that go? I didn't grab it. And you got to keep everything fueled up, of course. And you just kind of make your way through. So it can get, if you like these kind of games. Where was the copper? Copper was over there. Oops. We're in the map. There we go. If you like these kind of games, I mean, it's super fun, I think. It's definitely challenging. So then we'll get another one of these, which was 5 stone. Oh, we don't have any stone on us. Okay. So like I said, it's a lot of just kind of running around in the beginning. And then the part comes where you have to decide, you know, you have to get everything organized. And that can be tricky because you need all sorts of ingredients to make all sorts of things. Let's grab some more coal. How's he doing? He's good. He's good. He's good. Yeah, so you need the different ingredients to make different things. And then we'll get a... So now we can get copper plates. So there's how you do the electrical. So you got to hook up to... let's look at the map here. So you got to hook into the water. So you get steam powered. Now, since I've done this... That's your technology. I got to remember... There's a key on here, map. So here's power. So you set up a power grid like this. I already have this mapped out. What was it? Sorry. I don't remember the key I pushed. Let's try again. So it's B. Alright, so there's one. Here's one for smelting. This shows you like a good way to smelt things. Get lots of smelting going on. There's one for mining. So, you know, you would set this in here like this. It'd give you a lot of different things. So now what you have to do is you want to get these transportation belts, these inserters. You want to get things going, and you want to build up to where we can have this. So if we're going to go power, we first got to start with this. So 5 and 3. So we should have enough to at least get that going. So we'll run over here, get some more of these. We'll get some more coal. Oops. I don't know why I do that. 17 there. And we'll just keep everything going. And then we'll be able to... I'll show you what happens once you do the power grid thing. So, you want to kind of look at your map and plan it out. So we've got a lot of resources in here. So it might be good to start our smelting area like over here. Let's see, what's a radar? So the radar, let's build one of those. Because it'll start opening up the map. Oh, we don't have power. That was dumb. We can't power that up. Okay, let's get one of these going. And you can clear the map yourself as the player. Like if you come over here. Now if we go on the map, let's go over more. You'll see it start to clear. So you can see up here how it's clearing. So now when we go back, see how I've cleared out that area. So that's how you do that. But I think we'll put our power in over here. Gotta make sure nothing's in the way. Now you can, now that's, I think if some rocks are in the way you can mine them. Okay, so we've got a power. So now we can go back to our power. So it has to connect in. We can rotate this. Has to connect in to the pump right there. So now that's a grid that'll stay. So you can see right here it needs to connect with water. And I actually put it too high because I want to be able to walk through there. So you can delete this and redo it. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I wish there was a quick way. Maybe there is, and I don't know, to delete this. But you can see it lays out everything, your power poles, your conveyor belts, your inserters, because this runs off coal. Well, you can manually feed wood, but who wants to do that? So now we'll go back to the power. Okay, so you'll see why I want to do this. Because if I hook a pipe in, yes, it does give you two. If I hook a pipe in, you can't walk through the pipes. So now we got to make, I believe it's 20 of these and 10 of these, which means we need 50 stone. So let's make sure everything's still getting what we want. See, this guy's out of fuel. Yeah, the beginning just takes a minute, and then as you get more and more automated, the game goes faster and faster. We'll steal half of that back. But I think it's a fun game. There is an enemy on this game. I turned him off just because I don't want to deal with him. So let's get some stone. We'll get some power going. We'll start to build the electrical grid. Once you get that done, and you can have different electrical grids. You don't have to run everything off of one. You know, there's, as you can see in that top right map, there's tons and tons and tons of power grid or water. They're basically ponds, lakes, whatever, where you can create another power plant. If you'll notice at the beginning, or noticed at the beginning there when I was first started recording, there was a solar power grid they were putting up, being built by robots. So you can do solar too. It is great. You have to, I forget exactly what they're called, maybe a capacitor or something, or some batteries maybe it is, that store up the power so that at night, obviously when the sun's not out, you're still able to produce power. Because if not, your whole grid can go down at night. And I've had that happen before, and it sucks. But I usually go steam. I'll add in some solar power just to have some extra. If your power gets too low, everything slows down. All your machines will slow down, and obviously your production will slow down. You can also do things to boost your production. You can make these little modules that'll produce production speed and produce or increase the output of your production. So that's kind of nice. hit the wrong one. So yeah, you just run around and do this. Right now it's a little monotonous, but we'll get there. Alright, let's... I don't know why I wasn't grabbing them while we were going. That was kind of dumb, huh? And this one. Okay, so 10. Perfect. That's what we need. So we'll run over to our power here. I'll show you guys what happens as you make them. So you can see it's making them down here because I don't have all the ingredients. So it has to make some things in order to make it. But now we've got them. So it fills the grid in obviously as you go. We don't need that. I don't know why that's on there. So now we need these guys. So it's just a bunch of plates. And then of course we're going to need to feed it with coal. So we've got to get excuse me, coal going over there. So this is going to take a while to get that. So we're going to need these guys. And we're going to need a bunch of these, which also takes iron plates. So let's... How do we get that? We need more of this. Probably going to have to go with a couple of guys making the iron plates. That's 5, and that's 5. Okay. So we need 5 more. And then as I said, once this gets automated, or you start to get some automation, it starts to go pretty quickly. Oops. Oh. I used it. So now we'll get some coal. Split it between the two. And now we have 2 guys making these plates that we so desperately need. How's he doing? Better give him some. So you can see my inventory now. We have some wire, copper cable. It was made for, I don't know what, something. So we need 20 of these. But we're going to need some belts and this. Because we're going to have to run belts all the way over. Easier to show you on the map. We'll have to get some belts going like this, around this way. And then it'll come in and connect here to this purple line. And then it'll be automated for power. Once we get that, then we can start making these electric mining drills. So we won't have to run around and do what I'm doing now. Getting the coal and powering this stuff. It's just like any game. Takes a while to get it started. So we have a couple. We could get this going and we could just focus on getting belts going. We're going to need some telephone poles. And so we'll come in here. Set these 4 down. Put down a couple of telephone poles. Now we're going to need some pipe. Because we have to connect each of these. So now, technically you can put wood in there and it'll start producing power. But we don't really need power yet. What we need is, I'll show you here in a second. We need a lot of these belts, and we need at least 2 of those guys. So let's make 2 of you and a bunch of belts. And now you check on your coal. He could probably use some. We haven't done copper in a minute. It's probably getting pretty low. Yeah. Once this gets full to 100, it'll stop working. So that's the other thing you gotta watch for. So these are pretty easy to lay down. Why don't we start over here? Start at the end. Oops, ran into a rock. So these you just rotate and place them down. It's pretty simple. You can see the little arrows. So we want it to come up this way. And we'll go maybe a couple more and then we'll work our way back. Once we can get that, now you can destroy this. It'll give you stone. Sometimes it gives you a lot. Yeah, like that gave me 24. And the rest of these you can't destroy, which means you can just build over the top of them. So that's pretty nice. And you'll know, like, if you run into it like that, then that means you can destroy it. This game's been around for a while. I don't remember exactly what year it was built, but or made. But it's been a while. Keep these guys going. We need those plates, baby. How's he doing on fuel? He's pretty good. Put some more in him. Let's make some more of those. Like I said, it's kind of slow in the beginning. Been a while since I played this game. I actually played it last week. So I thought, you know, I'll just do some videos on it. See if anyone likes it. So these belts, you can see what speed they're moving at. You can get red and blue belts. Blue is the fastest. So now we'll come in like this. And we'll just kind of see. So that's going to run below the iron. And then it'll run obviously over here to the coal. It's kind of a small patch of coal, 1.9 million, but we do have 2.8 up there. We have 14 here. Okay, so we've got a lot around. You can change your settings too, like how much you want for each resource. If you want enemies, you can do all kinds of things. And then you have to do research, which is this tech tree. You have to make these packets. So this one, copper plate and an iron gear wheel. So you have to smelt things like we're doing and make those things. Let's get us a little bit closer. So the copper one is out. We have a lot of copper, so I'm not too worried about it. 31, 33, 26, 8. So let's give him a boost. So we have our inserters. Let's go while we're waiting. Here's another trick too. You can run on the belts, which you go faster. So that's kind of cool. And you can see how the inserters here are blue because they're faster ones, but you can't get till you get better technology. You can see the yellow arrow. That shows you it's going to take off the belt and put in there. If I turned it around, it would take out of there and put on the belt. Obviously, we don't want to do that. We're going to need some more telephone wires. Let's put that there. Connect up like that. Get our belts ready. Rotate them. Oh no, they were the right way, weren't they? So we're getting closer. Just takes a minute. Takes a minute here in the beginning. Keep all this going. How to get so much stone? So I'll probably have the belt come out actually right about here. So let's start building this down. To about there. Get closer. Getting closer, my friends. And we can also get that radar up in it. The radar will start clearing the map around. And then it'll get wider and wider and wider. Then you can see, whoops, see more of what's going on. There are also faster furnaces. You can get some electric ones and things like that. But it all takes time. Alright, so what's a telephone pole need? I need some more wood. Is there a forest up here? Usually there's a huge forest by me. Oh, there's kind of some trees. The wood's good because, you know, you need power poles. And sometimes the forests are a pain in the butt. You can burn them down. By the way, you can build over these now. You can get a flamethrower later on in the game, and you can burn forests down if you want. Jeez, I'm moving too soon. And then, you know, it's just an easy way. Get everything out of the way, if you so choose. Or you can cut them. The problem gets to be you get things that you don't need. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. You get like the slower belts. And slower inserters and things like that. And there's no real use for them sometimes. Later on in the game, so you're left with all this stuff. Let's see if 20 is going to be enough. Should be pretty dang close. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we shall see. Three, two, one, and go. What do you know? It's enough. Okay, so now we need to get electric furnace 23. Okay, so we should have 23 by now. We don't. We have 22, 23. We are going to need more, aren't we? We're going to need more belts. Well, we can... do we... Yeah, we got that. We can actually put it right there. And delete that. Okay, so now... I'll probably run power here. Come around that. And then we'll just go straight to our power plant. Hey. We don't need one there. What's going on here? There we go. Back to power poles. Okay. Go one there. And that should be good. Okay, so now what we need to do is take some of this handy dandy wood. We need to put some wood in there and some wood in there. And what that's going to do is send power over to the drill. And we should see some coal. Yeah, there's some coal right there. So we just have to make sure that this coal makes it over here in time before we run out of power. So let's check. Yeah, it's burning the wood, but I think we'll be okay. I think this one will shut down. This one will keep going. So where's the coal? Right there. Let's place down our radar. So now you'll see. Let's see. Should be a little square appearing here. I forget how long it takes. It's like every 2 minutes or something. And you can build multiple, and then it'll do more. Plus, wherever the radar is, you can see on the screen when you zoom in on the map. Like even though we've cleared this area, you can't see it, but you can see here because of the radar. So the coal's there, but this has 17 wood in it still, so it's not going to use the coal yet until it gets more empty. Okay, so now we need more plates. So that we can finish building these guys. It's just going to be a lot of plates. Oh, it's 31. Oh, and then we're going to need a couple pipes. So how many we built? 4? Yeah, 2 pipes. So now this will put even more power out. Not that we need it right now, but we will soon. And we have poles, okay. One there, one there, one there, one there. Do our pipe. Oh. The pole was in the wrong spot. That's weird. So now the pole will go there. Oh, and we're going to need another inserter. Because obviously that's not going to run without fuel. So let's get another couple more inserters. So it automatically made all the components needed to make the inserter, as long as you have the raw material. So we'll go down and around. We're gonna have to put up a power pole. So you can see how it's backing up now because we're producing more coal than we need. And now we'll put some power poles in. I don't know why I don't have these power poles on this grid that I copied. It's kind of weird. Okay, so now that we've got that, well, let's check the map again. I don't see where the radar is. Maybe it's expanding in this area? So we need to get... Oh, phone going off. We need to get... start to get this automated so I don't have to come over here and do this. So what should we make? Probably... Let's make another one of these. I need one more of those at least. 27. Need 31. So yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth in the beginning. Just getting things going. This belt too, you see how it's on this side? Closest to us? Close to the bottom of the screen? It'll also go on the other side. So meaning you can have double on that belt, and the inserter can pull from either side of the belt. Random power pull, we'll take that out. Oh, we need another. See, that's the bad part. You forget something. So we'll go one here, go back. Get one of those so we can get some pipe. Pipe, and can't build any more of those yet. So this is flashing yellow, meaning it doesn't have any electricity, which means it needs a power pole. So you put a power pole in, starts working. So that's handy dandy. So I know it's been a little slow on this episode, but that's just kind of how it is. You know, we're going to need another drill here. Because, yeah, it is backing up, but as we start using more power, you need more coal to power everything. So I'll finish the power plant. I'll see how our base layout is. So there you can see. The radar explored this area. So now you can kind of see what's going on there. So I'll build some more radars. At least get one more going. Oh, and there was one just popped up, this one. So right when it pops up, it lets you see what's in there. But then it'll go away. There, it just went away after it reveals it. So we want to get, you know, around us so we know how to plan our build, you know, for where we're going to put everything. But I'm going to work on getting the power plant done for next episode. I'll do that off camera. And then I'll make some more drills and stuff. And then next episode will be a little more automated. And we can start to plan everything out a little bit better. So, in fact, let's put the radar down and we'll call it an episode. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, appreciate everyone hanging out, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.